Wow. What an intense session. So much information is being revealed to me. Bear with me here. So we tap into these new energies, these different experiences. Hey, man. Things are changing. Bear with me here as I swap and adjust into my own personal reservoir. Kitties. These kitty cats playing in the street. Seems familiar, so I'm gonna go here. Allow me to turn on the heat. I'm preparing to, change my oil again and put some love into my vehicle. That's much needed. I am being shown so many things. I just am so overwhelmed, and wow. I just feel like I'm tempted to go into silence. Supreme Brahmacharya. I plan on setting my alarm for 5 a.m. and awaking daily, doing meditation, and truly appreciating every single waking moment. And yes, honestly, it's coming up. It may be best for me to experience the 12-step program, which honestly I know absolutely nothing about. And some may say that it's ridiculous for strictly cannabis. I was laughing because all the lights were red and like this guy decided to go. Human nature. For me, my smoking has always been a very grounding and therapeutic state for me. And honestly, it is an ancestral debt. My family has been smoking tobacco and plants from the earth for generations, and so has many, many, many other inhabitants that are here with us now, and in the future. And there is a lot of judgment and perception and control and manipulation, and honestly, even the plant specimens now are also being altered, so you can't really trust the specimens that you're getting because they're getting additives. And it's kind of just like Monsanto type stuff, you know what I'm saying? My ego is battling many things. My fears. I have fears of not being welcome places, and just exactly people being intimidated by my energy, by my power. And also, of course, me being incapable of managing my own power. I don't handle being controlled very well. It would be best if I could be charging. My vehicle is actually the best place to charge my phone because it charges it at an accelerated rate. My vehicle is one of the most comforting places for me to be. I enjoy the freedom of being able to travel. I am attempting to breathe through my painful experiences right now. I have horrible wounds that just pull at my heart and really test my faith. And my karma is strong. Karma is ended, and we are now in real time. It's one of the lessons I teach all the time. My heart energy center is experiencing all kinds of twists and turns right now because of my yoga practice from today. And it's very important for this channel right now for me to channel yoga to you, so I'm choosing to take this business that realm. And there's also a couple other subjects that I meant to show you, and that includes a lot of different people I meant to interview and a lot of people that I meant to train under. And man, it's just so intense right now. I need to look into becoming a minister. That's also coming up on the list. I have so many ways I'm meant to do seva. And precisely, there's so many laws and regulations and things that are interfering with my being. Many psychic attacks. That's also why I'm going to be adding Shugalite to my Amazon wish list for my birthday. I've been adding a lot of things to my wish list, and I really sincerely try to keep my wish list to only items that I sincerely need or that would bring bliss into existence. Channeling so many different frequencies. And I need assistance because even in some ways, like, you know, I need help going in other ways and stuff like that, if that makes sense. It's really hard to explain. Let's put it this way. Like, let's say there's a rare audiobook on my wish list for $30. And let's say that there's also for $30 something that allows me to bring George everywhere in a backpack. Like, I might be bad and buy the backpack thing and then feel guilty that I bought that because I probably won't use that as much as the other thing. It's complicated like that. It's complicated. And some things like I'm iffy about. That's why it ends up on my wish list, because it's like, I don't really want to buy that for myself. And like, I feel weird about buying stuff for myself, so here's my wish list. And eventually, sometimes I do buy, like, honestly, a majority of my items on my wish list, I have purchased myself. Yes, I purchased them myself. Yeah. You have to love yourself above all else on all levels and fully just accept where you're at without judgment and labeling and conditioning and hatred. I understand it's very difficult to do. With that said, as much as I am aware, inhaling anything into our lungs is not what's best for the body, right? And if the mind is against the body, then the mind is against God, because our body is of God. I have justified my behavior, and God has given me free will to behave as I choose. And I would enjoy to access these levels of consciousness without using God-given inheritance, right? And that goes for everything that is, even the most toxic of things that you just wish wasn't here. Like, it creates an energy flow system to what is now. And everything is so hyper-connected, you can never truly comprehend. There's a lot of different things going on, and a lot of shadow work, a lot of purging, a new regeneration at this time. It goes for all of us. So many different things are coming up for me personally, and I am left remaining forever empathetic. My heart superiorly sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. But I digress. Zach. Super etheric cords connected. I have some type of subconscious belief system that if Zachary does the QHHT, that I will be set free from the Akashic Records type thing if we can unlock this memory. And really it's a blockage for him, and perhaps he's afraid because he thinks it'll change something, which perhaps it will, or like perhaps it won't. The problem is that you have to be able to access a relaxed state of being. It's so complicated. I'm so limited in the people that are going to be able to receive this information. Those of you who have been able to receive the past information, and are referring back to old content at this time, that is the best thing for you to be doing. And if there's any videos in the entire stream of my collection of videos that you find to be your favorite, please go back on the video and leave a comment stating, keep this my state of fears creates a possibility of bringing those fears into existence. Oh. Oh. I get so frustrated with the mailman because, they're putting the mail at the very back of the mailbox, and it's not easy to get it up out of there. Oh God, it's so cold out. I get cold so easy. Part of me just wants to hide inside my home for as long as possible. I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do. There's a lot of love I have for you. In my personal sadhana, marijuana has become a intricate fabric weaving its way into my veil of being able to see things. And yes, there are many times where I've been in horrible, excruciating pain and in spiritual discomfort, and it's been a very useful tool for grounding me and soothing those needs. However, yes, I believe it's the frontal cortex that gets thinned, and there's a lot of negative things, of course, that happen from the overuse or abuse of any substance, really. I could be eating the same meal every single day, having yogurt every single day of my life. I'm just using it as a reference. Not just because it isn't killing you doesn't mean that it's completely A-okay. For me, it's like, I wanted to mention how it's like a ritual and how important it is to kind of hold that space. I'm like, what is it? Oh, it's a CD case. Yay, I need this for my car. It's perfect. Enjoy your gift. Thank you. How sweet. I like it when it says enjoy your gift, because that they didn't write a custom note, man. And I love it because it was exactly what I wanted, you know what I mean? It's a hard case for 72 CDs. Man, I can put all my CDs in here now and sort everything and just not be so misorganized, by all my stuff. Put my ICP stuff with the ICP stuff. And honestly, some of these CDs I do need to let go of and step into higher frequencies, and some of them I like to just jam to the lower frequencies. Oh yeah, I got so much music. So much music. Alright, so my sadhana is also calling for, honestly, fasting. I'm struggling with organization, and I need to practice those skills above all else. I think I might just, first things first, load up my CD case and see where I'm at, and just load them all up, and then maybe organize. In some ways it doesn't really matter, but like in some ways exactly, my CDs are scattered everywhere. Like I bought this cool sun visor thing, and I don't know, just doesn't seem to be working out so much. I'm thinking about continuing Uber. I'm gonna have to refresh all my documents, probably go down to the DMV. That's not very exciting. I'm in sensory overload right now. Processing all sorts of data, integrating constantly. I am having a lot of cravings and seeking comfort like potatoes, so I think I'm going to go ahead and indulge in those things and maybe eat some bread and just enjoy some of the groceries that I've bought, the hand-selected pieces that I've done. I also did purchase more pieces that I am not showing you at this present moment. Like I said, I would love to continue doing the cooking show, basically, that we've already created, though it's a lot of work to just do it all by myself. And I do have a team formulating, though, exactly creating healthy boundaries and happiness for everybody around the table is really hard to formulate. It's hard to find people that are just genuinely passionate and don't just want something in return, So, namaste, Jai Bhagwan.